Just a warning, viewers may find the following content disturbing. The number of AI-generated child abuse images online is surging. The latest, teenagers in the UK have used AI to create explicit pictures of their peers, most likely to bully them. How is it possible to generate deepfakes like that in the first place? And what can you do to protect your child or yourself? First, it was celebrities that became victims of porn deepfakes. But with the technology becoming much easier to use, the problem is spreading. Studies have shown that 90% of victims are women. That's a sad statistic, but perhaps predictable. Now, UK schools have reported that students are using AI deepfake tech to bully their peers. And earlier this year, dozens of Spanish teenage girls said they received AI-generated naked images of themselves on their mobile phones.
Cuando mi hija me enseña la suya en concreto,
when I saw it, I thought, I know my daughter's body. If I did not know it, I wouldn't have a clue as to whether it's real or not. The pictures were created using photos showing the targeted kids fully clothed. Many of the pics were sourced from the girls' social media accounts. An AI program then generated a virtual image of the person without clothes on. Police identified at least 11 local boys involved in either the creation or the circulation of the images on WhatsApp and Telegram. Incidents like these are not limited to Spain or the UK. They can happen anywhere in the world, to kids and adults alike. That's disturbing on so many levels. The kids might not be aware of this, but creating and publishing explicit images of other minors is a crime in their countries, whether they are using AI or not. Legally speaking, we're talking about child sexual abuse material. Making, possessing, and distributing such material is illegal almost everywhere. The fact that the images aren't real doesn't necessarily change the fact that it's a punishable offense. A South Korean man used artificial intelligence to generate more than 300 exploitative images of children. In September, he was sentenced to 2.5 years in jail. Even cartoons or other less realistic depictions are illegal in a lot of countries. It's a matter of a few clicks to create a very convincing, photorealistic AI image. The Spanish teenagers used an application which promises to undress any girl using AI. It emphasizes age verification and obtaining consent as guidelines, but there's no following through on those. At the time of publication, the app hasn't been taken down. More and more AI-generated child abuse images are being shared online. Such material threatens to overwhelm the internet, according to the UK-based organization Internet Watch Foundation. Here are 3 reasons why this is a huge problem. 1. AI-generated images of child sexual abuse could normalize the abuse of real children. 2. It could make police work harder, as officers could find it more difficult to identify whether real children are at risk. And lastly, AI-generated child abuse material could heighten the risk for children in real life by encouraging pedophiles and helping groomers. What can you do to protect your child and yourself? Bad news first. As the Spanish case shows, any photo can be used to generate deepfake porn. Be aware and inform your child that this kind of technology exists. Prepare yourself and your child to be faced with that kind of material. And if something happens, inform the police. The person sharing such images is committing a crime, whether the material is AI-generated or real. I think we also need more regulation on generative AI. Companies that offer image generators should have safeguards in place that make it impossible to create virtual nudes of someone without their consent. And apps that allow that kind of thing shouldn't be on offer in the first place. What do you think?